What it do, homies? We are here with a donation request. This time we are checking out the band LOVEBITES and their song Set the World on Fire. Now, this is a live performance, right? So not too bad, right? My first time hearing them, I think it being live. Let's go ahead, shut up, and turn it up.
Set the world on fire!
All right, what we got here? Oh my goodness. Okay, I've heard enough, right? Reaction over, honestly. This is absolutely, I mean, reaction not over. I'm just saying that I've heard enough to go ahead and solidify this. It's just absolutely masterful work. First off, I really love the way that I don't understand what she's saying and everything, but you know, music is universal at times. Sometimes you can pick up enough social cues, or not social cues, sorry. Sometimes you can pick up enough audible cues to kind of get an idea of what's going on. The military, right, cadence at the beginning, that already kind of sets at least something that's descriptive towards, I mean, like a march, set the world on fire, drones. Maybe this is a song that's kind of like an anti-song, you know what I mean, to destroy establishments and whatnot. So therefore, the marching cadence is kind of like a marching to war to destroy these organizations or whatnot. And then, of course, it starts picking up. One thing that caught me off guard is just how in the their stances and how they're standing. Like, you see that, you see the form and where they're playing. It's probably I don't know, man. It's probably standard across all guitar players, but every single one of them got the exact same length. Like, I'm just amazed at that, right? And then of course we got females out here that's rocking out. Of course it can happen. I just don't see it that often. So anytime I get a chance to see it, that's amazing. Now the vocalist, oh my goodness, she has such a heaviness, a heavy tenderness to her voice, right? It's almost opera-like, but the vocal control is amazing. See, this is why I like live performances, because it's like I hear you and I see you, right? And I hope the guy that you ain't lip singing. A performance like that, right? That kind of sound, that sounds live. I know what lip sync sounds. It sounds too perfect, right? There's very little people on the earth who sound pitch perfect. You know what I mean? The lack of perfectness is what creates the perfection. It's that humanization. So if you've listened to a lot of live performances and studio versions, sometimes it's very easy to tell it's too perfect, right? I don't want to hear too perfect. I don't want to hear all of the weird artifacts removed. So with that being said, her voice is just absolutely phenomenal. Especially you got that high note. You just hear it. The emotion, you see it in her face. Come on now. Can't nothing beat that. This is amazing. You ain't seen entertainment. It's crazy. Look at the stance. See, bro, look at the stance. See? Oh, they even got the stance over here. They practice this. Look at the foot, bro. The same length. That's crazy. Like, this is so much aura right here. It really is. Like, I've seen several people with guitars stand like this, but for some reason, this scene and just it's aura. That's what the kids say these days, right? Aura. Her projection, like her lung capacity and her ability to kind of just bolt out that note at that range, so powerful, just over and over again. Oh, come on, man. Oh, they got 3 guitar players. Oh, bass player. That, oh my goodness, bro. See, you know when the solo's fire, when the player's looking down at it, bro. The first guitars, bro, she was making love to that guitar right there, right? You saw the face that. See, that's when whatever you cooking is just so potent. You have no other reaction other than to cry over your creation, right? You're just crying at the beautifulness of it, the beautiness of it. Right? You sit here, you're crafting something and it's just coming out ever so clean. All of this practice, right, has come to this point and you just shredding. You just got no chance but to look down and say, oh, my baby, my sweet, sweet baby. Yes, let it ring out. Yeah. So she was jamming. The other chick, that was just sheer determination and focus, right? That's what it was, right? We had 2 sides to the same coin. They both were shredding. And then they both came together to destroy it. And I thought it was 3, but that was the bass guitar. She had to get up there and demonstrate some power stances. Love Bites is crazy. That solo was crazy. And then the transition, right? Nice little kind of like a reset because they're going really, really fast. But then right before they move to, which I'm thinking is the chorus, it was that dun, 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 like it was a stamp. Like, hey, I just did that. Now let's get back to the meat. That was the meat. Let's get back to the climax. You know what I mean? Wah pedal. I love her voice. How big is Tokyo Dome City Hall? Those are maybe they didn't have that many people that was there. I don't know. I'm so used to seeing these type of God, performance was crazy. I'm so used to seeing these performances done for like huge live. It looked like it was quite a bit of people there. But those claps kind of sound like golf claps. I mean, maybe it's kind of more of a respect thing. I remember one time I was reacting to some Pink Floyd, and I was wondering why people were like overjoyous and stuff of what they just heard because it was amazing. And people was telling me that sometimes it's all about the scene. You know what I mean? That even though what they did was just crazy, you want to keep your composure. However, this is like metal, kind of rock. I would expect people, you know what I mean? I understand there's a time and place for everything, but I feel like this is the time and place to be going crazy. But again, it all depends on the venue size. But anyways, let's get lost in the weeds. Dave's out.